This is Sean Alpha, and I'm here to give another small special, just like with KazookaCon. So we're reviewing. We're just after, literally the day after Arcadecon. I ended up reviewing. Went going for the 2 days, so I got a good feeling of most of the convention. So, uh, excellent Arcadecon this year. Uh, I'm gonna have to say it was very well organized. They had a good variety of trader and artists this time around, including one of our resident artists, Kevin Smith from Kickstart Designs, who also did the Honey Badger cover for our page. So, uh, as far as this year, it's still set in the Ballsbridge Inn, where we're dealing with I'm not sure, but there seemed to be a little bit of a drop in attendance this year, but I think that's due to the adaptation of new competition from English conventions setting up here in Ireland. So the two special guests this year was Pendleton Ward, famed creator of Adventure Time show on Cartoon Network, Bravest Warriors on Cartoon Hangover on YouTube. Uh, Along with some smaller stuff, he's worked on numerous things. Adventure Time has comics, video games, Bravest Warrior merchandise, so it's an all-encompassing type of thing. He's almost a brand in himself, in the way that he does things. And the Q&A thing, I think one of the highlights I'm going to have to say is the fact that they did bring up that little bit extra type of thing, because if you couldn't get into the special guest panels, they had projectors with the Q&A thing that you were able to watch it at the time, which, it made it a little bit more special for people because they were able to see it no matter where they were. Even if you weren't at the convention, you were still able to watch it live streaming. The other special guest is Richard Picardo, famous for, I know he's the Doctor in Star Trek Voyager. He was in Stargate Atlantis. He was, but one of his earlier roles, more well known for me, was from Gremlins 2, who made out with a female gremlin. But, yeah, it was really well done. The pubcast was there as well, and the energy that comes off them is just absolutely phenomenal. They hosted a variety of different panels and spotlights type of thing, so it was really, really good. As I said, huge amount of cosplays this year. Not as much as in other years though, because I'm honestly think it's because it was extremely muggy this year, and there's a lack of air conditioning and ventilation within the hotel. So, people decided maybe against it type of thing, or went for cosplays that weren't so heavy. Like, I wasn't wearing any cosplay, and I was still roasting. Uh, I think the only downside, besides the lack of attendance, is I think the biggest thing is actually the food in the convention. I know the hotel has gone stricter this year with people bringing food into the convention, but the food that they were selling in the hotel got me sick, so I wasn't able to attend the full day on the Sunday. I went home around 2 o'clock, but that's not the convention organization. The organization was perfect. A lot of great cosplays out there. So this is just a small little segment. Special thanks to Patty Lennon, who did the creative writing panel that I was invited to. Check out Flair Books. We'll advertise them sometime in the next few weeks. And the Irish Pubcast, Declan, and all the staff that was involved with Arcadecon this year. You guys did a fantastic job. And we'll do a bigger segment sometime in the future. especially, and look forward to hearing from us next week, where we review BroCon 2014. All right. Make sure if you want to follow us, you can like us on Facebook at Geek Eire Podcast, as well as subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Until then,